Too bad. Too late. We are the music. Hi everyone. Welcome to Two Squirrels, One Book. One book. I'm Elizabeth.
I'm
This
Melanie.
Is my illiterate best friend Melanie. And our book this month is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. By
Holly
Black.
Jackson.
Oh, Jackson. Oh my god.
I was wondering why you were calling her Holly Black, and then I thought it's because she went woke.
Oh wait, I think it's because there's another author, Holly Black, that I read something by.
Wow. Definitely Holly Jackson.
Sorry, Holly.
Sorry, Holly. We love you.
We still love you, Holly Jackson.
We still like it's her fault.
I know. Okay, so first things first, our drink today is going to be
A dirty Shirley
a dirty girl Shirley with
extra grenadine for the blood.
Grenadine for the blood of Andie.
And I just want everybody to acknowledge and appreciate our attire for this live.
We made these ourselves. We bought white hoodies, cut ourselves
Like this.
and slathered our blood all over it. Anything for the gram, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so, girl, we
First
have
things first.
We have this.
But this book is based off teenage kids, and they don't use ice scoopers.
That's true. Sorry, Chucky. I tried. Chucky gets grossed out by your hands and the ice.
True. So here we go here.
I need more ice. I'm an ice pour.
You're just a whore in general.
Ice queen.
So, first ingredient is ice. Second,
Sprite is like not even.
Sprite's not even here. Second ingredient is going to be vodka. We brought out the Big Daddy for this one.
Daddy.
Zaddy. We hope that you're going to have a cocktail with us.
We dipped these roses in blood just for the show.
Our own blood. Pig's blood. Since you're gone. How many shots is this? 2 ounces.
2. How do you join a live?
Wow. 1 part vodka.
Isn't that 2 because it's 2 shots?
2 parts vodka. What's 1 is 2 and 2 and 1. Then you add some Sprite.
Wait.
Oh, here we are.
How do you join? How do you join this?
Like that. We did that.
Oh. Sorry guys, I didn't know how to join a live apparently.
You add as much Sprite as you want. And then comes the Gren.
Or blood in a grenadine bottle.
This is our grenadine flavored blood. And then, whoa.
Oh yeah. That's
Oh
a lot.
yeah.
Whoa, it's only at the bottom. I want like less than that. That's good. Oh yeah, good blood.
Good blood. And then you stir.
Yes.
Then,
Oh, now you're gonna
Enjoy.
stir my other ones.
hey,
Where's our cherries? I need cherries in every drink that I drink. Ooh, that's good.
yeah, this is what I used to drink when I turned 21. I'm drunk.
Yeah.
Here's some cherries.
Maybe we should move this out the way. That's good. All right, guys. So
How's everyone doing today? That's good. All right.
So, this is a book that I think a lot of people have read. I saw it.
I seen it.
I seen it all over Bookstagram, so I know that it's a pretty popular book. What I didn't know is that it's this author's,
You didn't even know the author's name.
I know, Holly Jackson, I'm sorry. It's the author's first book. It's like her debut novel. And I was like, wow. It was so complex that I was pretty proud of her. I know my proudness. It doesn't count for a lot, but I was like, I'm so proud of you, girl.
So, what would you rate this book? First, who's the intended audience?
Definitely young adult.
How young?
Like, well, when you say a young adult book, it's like a certain audience. You wouldn't know this if you were illiterate. High school.
Okay.
But there's a lot of adults that like specifically reading young adult books. Because, like, it's not a dumb read, it's an easy read.
If you were to rate it out of 10, what would you give it?
I don't like to do ratings.
Okay, well, I do. And I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, on the low end of 7. More like 6.7.
Oh, wow. I would definitely be on the higher end. Like 8.5. 8.75.
Really?
I was so sucked in.
I know.
Like, I
Is that the only thing
could not put it down. I read it and... So I read it, I started reading it a week before our live because I wanted it to be fresh in my mind. Hi, Rose Reed. I wanted it to be fresh in my mind, and I read it in like 2 days because I could not put it down. It was very complex. I kept thinking like, oh, okay, gosh, this is so obvious. This is what's going to happen. And she would just like do a crazy twist, and I'd be like, whoa, okay. Full 180. So definitely the killer was not who I thought it would be. Was it who you thought it would be?
No. So I thought it was also a very easy, stupid read. It wasn't too long. It was kind of suspenseful. Something I didn't like about it real quick was I thought that the characters were very cliche.
Like high school.
No. But like Pip's dad annoyed me. Nobody walks into the house every time and you have some stupid fucking idiot being like, hey, Pippa.
Okay, you know what?
Does this 180 spin.
I thought the same thing at first, and then I thought about your dad who's like, hey, monkey. And I was like, okay, I guess it is believable. I literally thought, like, who does that? Who calls their daughter Pickle and is so excited to see them every time they see them? And I was like, oh, Mel's dad.
My dad, but my dad's like not a nerd like that.
Your dad is Pip's dad.
Yeah, but he's way cooler.
Well, yeah, he is way cooler. But every time he says you, hey, monkey, it's all like, true. This is your dad.
And I didn't like that Pip was too much of like a good kid.
Yeah, she's annoying.
It almost wasn't believable to me.
That's because you weren't a good kid. But I knew people like that.
I've never met anybody like that.
Okay, so we have some talking points this time because last time we were extremely unorganized.
Unprepared. Unapropos,
Be
if you will.
prepared. Where's that from?
Wait, hold on. Lion King.
Yes. Okay. First talking point. Okay, what I did not think was believable but I also was raised in a very, what's it called when you're not allowed to do? What is it called when you're not allowed to do?
Sheltered.
Very sheltered Mexican family. So I was like, wow, first of all, my parents would have never, like, okay, when Sal and his friends had slept over at Max's house and Pip and her friends go camping, my parents would have never let me have sleepovers with boys. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I don't think I did either. I did, but I don't think my parents knew.
Like, I don't know.
Sorry, Mom, now you know.
I don't know if that's normal.
You know what? My prom night, we had a sleepover. A co-ed sleepover. And Chris was not allowed to stay the night.
But, like, how would your parents know? Oh.
No, my parents literally dropped us off there and said, okay, don't leave. Don't drive drunk. Here's some alcohol.
This is really good.
I know.
I was like, I was in disbelief. I was like, I don't know whose parents are letting them spend the night over at Boys' house, but Boys'
well, they probably didn't tell their parents that there were boys there or that they were even going, and then they just like showed up to a party. How did you go to parties in high school?
I mean, I wasn't allowed to do anything. I had to sneak out. I had to like run away in order to go to a party.
Childhood trauma, everybody. Get ready. Another thing that I thought was a little cliche was when...
That's not cliche.
Okay,
go ahead.
Yeah, it was. Okay, when Sal and Robbie's parents came over to thank Pippa for pretty much showing that their son was not guilty.
Innocent.
Yeah, whatever. Showing he was innocent. They brought over curry. Okay? They couldn't have brought over cookies. They brought over curry. And I'm like, really?
You bring over food, not dessert.
I don't know. I mean, I've never done that. And I would never do that. Just show up at somebody's house unannounced. I would leave some flowers at the door, but I'm like, you're going to make this Indian family bring curry? That's so extra. That's like having us be in a book and they brought rice and tortillas and some tamales.
Okay, if somebody is in mourning or like, because didn't they bring it up because their dog died, remember? Or what did they bring
And to say thank you for proving Sal's innocence.
Oh. See, like, you know when you bring somebody food to their house because they just had a baby or because somebody just died and they're in mourning, like, I would bring Mexican food because that's all I know how to make. They're an Indian family.
Whatever. I just thought it was cliche and kind of rude.
Well, my turn. Next talking point. Okay, I was going to ask, who did you initially think did it? I thought that she had disappeared. She was just like, fuck this. I'm out. Like
a Gone Girl scenario.
Exactly. Like a Gone. I just didn't know if people had read that book.
I watched the movie. I didn't read that book.
I felt that Chloe knew about her being Chloe, because you know her two best friends, Chloe and Emma. Mm-hmm. I was like, for sure, Chloe's like hiding her out somewhere.
Chloe, isn't it Kara?
No, Kara is Pip's best friend.
Oh yeah. Oh okay, yeah.
I was like, Chloe for sure knows where she is. I could not figure out who killed Sal, but I was like, for sure he didn't kill himself. Mm-hmm. For sure. And I also said I feel like Naomi knows a lot more than she's telling, which she did.
Bitch.
But did you see it coming that like all the four friends hid it like that?
Hid it.
Hid H-I-D. Oh. Hid it. Like
no,
hid the secret.
I didn't.
Can you believe that they would throw their friend under the bus though just to like save their own skin?
I can believe that because I went to high school with people like that.
But they were their
in my
best
friend group.
Friends.
Yes.
And they're just gonna like make Sal look like a murderer.
They're like, whatever, right. He's dead, doesn't matter.
He wasn't dead at the time.
They were hoping.
They fucked up his alibi.
I know, that's true.
I was like, damn, y'all dirty.
Yeah. And if Pip came to you and had questions, wanted to interview you, would you answer the questions?
I mean, it depends if I had something to hide. Like, if I was hiding something to save your skin, yeah, I'm gonna be like, I don't know anything.
Don't let this FBI.
But if you were dead, I'd be like, whatever, she did.
Yeah.
You know. I don't know. Like, I just don't have secrets like that. Like, where people,
that's true.
Where I've like driven drunk and killed somebody.
I mean, I don't either. Like, hey, I don't either.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, but if I were guilty, I would definitely throw her off. Like, I get these Facebook ads, and they're like, "Have you seen ads for Bud Light Seltzer?" My answer is always no, even if I have seen it.
So you're just a liar.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What else did I put? Oh, am I the only one that was like, oh my gosh, so adorable about Pip and Ravi's friendship? Because he has no friends.
I know.
And he was so nice and he was so funny.
Yeah, I thought he was really cute.
I think he was my favorite character.
Yeah, I could do that.
He was so adorable.
Want to know who my favorite character was?
Who is your favorite Andie?
Mr. Ward. Okay, so these parties that they would go to were these giant, like, calamity parties.
Down.
They were big fuck. Okay, that was my question. Go or no? And you would go as a high school student.
I didn't really go to any parties.
But now, if you are a high school student, now that you're cool,
I can't answer that question. I just wasn't allowed to do anything.
Never mind.
I guess I would go now.
Have you ever been roofied?
Hey, anyway, low key.
In Vegas, right?
I was roofied in Vegas, but my friends saw the roofie before. I literally was like this, and my friend knocked it out of my hand.
That's a good friend.
Yeah, Yasette, if you're watching. She's not.
Okay, I'll tell Yasette. You know what I would have done? Drink it.
Drink it.
Say goodnight. So that brings us to, Mr. Ward, for people who haven't read the book or aren't going to, Mr. Ward was a teacher at the school, and he
was her best friend's dad.
The main character's best friend's dad. He ended up forming a relationship with one of his students, which was Andie Bell, which is the victim in this. He thought he had killed her, and he didn't, so he took a girl who he thought looked like her, who he thought was her, and kept her in this attic. Andie. Anyways, so
greetings from Greece.
Hello.
Greetings from California.
I almost said adios. So, anyways, Mr. Ward, smash or pass?
Definitely pass.
What?
Okay, did you have any teachers in high school that you were in love with?
Mr. Welch, Dean Welch, if you're watching, I still love you, and he knew. Me and a couple of my friends, we would flirt with him all the time in class. And he would get so red and awkward.
What are your feelings on like teachers being flirty with students though? Because it's so much more common than like people realize. Because I feel like everybody has that teacher that was a little too flirty with them.
I never minded it. I just thought it was funny.
Yeah, because you were a kid, you don't mind.
If it was like my kid, then I would have an issue. But
of course.
In that moment, I was always like, this is great. So-and-so's weird. He's being weird again, Mr. Hall.
Oh my God. I hope you're not watching Mr. Hall. I hope you're in jail, Mr. Hall.
No, Mr. Hall is now fired, so.
Well, I am not very surprised. I had a teacher in middle school that he was just too friendly. Like, he enjoyed the attention from like the female students too much because he was very attractive and everybody thought he was attractive. And you could tell that he knew that
That's
everybody
so weird.
found him.
Validation from teenagers.
And middle schoolers.
Yeah.
And like, he would just be a little too friendly. Like, he enjoyed that people were flirting with him. Like, it's not okay, bro.
Yeah, it's bizarre.
Do
you like Clockwork Angel?
Oh my God. Wait, how come I didn't see that update up there?
I don't know.
I don't. I absolutely loved it. I also could not put it down. I started Clockwork Prince, but I actually have a book hangover from this. I haven't been able to read in like 3 days because this book was so intense that I was just like, I can't mentally.
It's too close to your own life. What?
Exactly. So, Clockwork Angel was really good. I can't wait to get into Clockwork Prince for sure.
Nice. Let's move on to, what's your next talking point?
Okay. When Pip decided to go to the drug dealer's house, were you not like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, I was stressed. I was like, Pippa's gonna get raped and killed.
Pippa the pig!
Pippa's gonna get raped and killed, and I'm gonna have to witness it, and that stressed me out. I've gone to some pretty shady things as a teenager, just being dumb, but never a drug dealer's house.
I just like, I was sitting there reading this book for hours, and I was just so like mentally into it. I was like, she's gonna get murdered, and it's like, it's real life right now.
It's real life.
This is real life right now. She's gonna
forget about all the cliche parts. This is real life.
What is she doing? Like, drug dealers carry around guns and stuff. Like, what are you doing?
I would have killed her easily.
Yeah, for sure. I'd been like, bitch, you're done. Out. But Howie wasn't actually involved in all that. So.
No, allegedly. There's a sequel.
Oh my God, there is a sequel.
Mm-hmm.
Has anyone read the sequel? Is it worth it?
Is it?
I don't know. Somebody told me that the sequel is really good.
So at the end of this book, we find out that Becca Bell, Pippa's sister, is the one that actually murdered her and put her in an corn drum. She put her
in a septic tank.
This whole time I thought that she like incinerated her.
She put her in a septic tank, which is water.
It's not full of poop. Septic?
I don't know. Aaron's parents had a septic tank and it was water.
I think it's full of shit.
Okay, well, either way, she's in a fucking tank.
But my thing is, Becca Bell could not have possibly physically dragged her sister and put her in this tank. So she had help. Probably from her father, right?
I don't know. She was just like she was like skinny. She was tiny.
That's true.
So like, and then in a moment of like desperation, you're gonna be
are you?
I think so. Like,
probably. Hey, I can do all things through strength. So let's talk about Becca Bell, the murderer, again, moving back to that.
Okay, could you kill your sister?
Yes. Yeah, that was one of my things. I am so glad that I don't have sisters for this reason. My brothers could never kill me. They're too stupid. They'd kill me, but they wouldn't know where to do with my body, and then my dad would find out who did it.
Yeah, I have 3 sisters and I'd kill them all. Just kidding. I'm obsessed with them.
Kidding, not kidding.
Kidding, not kidding. Hey, can you want to get more ice?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also,
yeah, that was a little shocking.
Also, Pippa goes to Becca Bell's house to confront her about, hey, did you murder your sister?
Yeah, that was stupid.
And then takes a drink from her. If you're going to accuse someone of murder, don't take anything from them.
Okay, but doesn't she seem like, I thought, was it really believable that Pip put all these pieces together and then does something stupid like that?
She's reckless.
That's true. I need ice.
Okay. I'm not Hitler over here.
Ice. 9.
999. The only word we know. Anything from Inglourious Basterds.
Yeah. What is that? A Rivaderci.
What did you say? Not German.
Okay. No, but he says that in Inglourious Basterds, and it's funny. Okay, what else did I put? What did you think when Pip decided not to go to the police with Max's Facebook pictures once Max and Naomi admit that they lied about Sal's alibi? Was it fair for Kara to ask that of Pip?
No, it wasn't fair. I don't like to be asked to lie. I feel like it puts you in a really awkward position.
But if it was like your brother, like if that would have caused your brother to go to jail for something he did in high school.
Okay, well, we got to think about the statute of limitations here. It wasn't murder that they did. So the chances of him actually going to jail were very slim.
Yeah, because it's all fucking Max is going to go to jail.
Yeah.
They're not.
All it was a hit and run.
But it was a hit and run with somebody that became paraplegic.
True. Paraplegia, you know.
Anyone else put like way too much ice in their drinks? Because I'm upset.
Anyone else put way too much vodka in their drinks? Does anyone have any questions right now? I think that we've had, or do you have any other questions?
I do have, before I ask my last question. First of all, was it really necessary for Barney to fucking die?
The dog, oh my god.
And then you find out it was accidental.
Yeah.
I'm like, what kind of dog accidentally
For anyone that
died?
didn't read the book, the murderer sent Pip a bunch of notes that said like, get rid of all your evidence and I'll return your dog. So she kidnapped her dog and then lets your dog go. The dog drowns in the river. That was the saddest part.
It was.
And grenadine, please.
A nice cherry color.
But it was really sad, and I don't think it was necessary for Barney to die.
Yeah, and then you find out it was accidental.
Yeah, she's like, I didn't kill your dog. I just let him go.
Yeah, if it would have been...
Where were they? Cincinnati or something?
That's good. Fairview...
Cincinnati?
I don't know. Fairview something. Something or other. But if it would have been intentional, like, wow, this is a really evil act, and I killed your dog because fuck you, I would have been like, oh shit, like that's hardcore. But then when she said it was accidental, I was like, okay, Holly Jackson, did we really need to kill the dog?
We didn't. We never really need to kill the dog.
No. Hey, did you come up with a jingle for our show?
2 squirrels, 1 world. The world of squirrels. Welcome. No. So the answer is no to the 2 squirrels on show. World of squirrels. We're gonna do this every time. What's our next book? Because you never gave.
Wait, let me ask one last question.
Yeah, go ahead.
At the very end. So at the very end, this was Pip doing the investigation. Was her trying to prove Sal's innocence as her senior project?
Yes.
Which was a lot. Mm-hmm. But anyways, at the end, she like has to give her presentation. And she basically talks a whole lot of shit about Andie, which I get it. Andie was a piece of shit. But, like...
I agree with it.
I know, but really to put that out there when there's, like, media outlets and her, like, people watching, like, are you really going to bad talk a dead person?
So yes, I would. Because I think in today's society especially, we tend to glorify dead people, even if they were pieces of shit. So, what Pippa did by exposing Andie's true self, and she did say some nice things about her.
She was still murdered. It's not like it was Andie's fault that...
all for one and one for all.
It's not like it's Andie's fault that Sal was blamed for her murder. Like, that's not her fault that he was wrongly accused.
It's not.
So...
She could have tweaked her thing, but...
She might have been a piece of shit teenager, which a lot of teenagers are.
Okay, now that you say that, it makes it feel wrong.
But is it really cool to be like, hey, she wasn't the angel that you all thought she was? I was like, come on, Pip, that's kind of shitty.
Yeah. Pippa, you got a boyfriend out of this.
Mm-hmm.
You should be thankful.
You got a boyfriend out. Hey, a 20-year-old boyfriend. Yeah. The whole time I was like, is Pip 17 or 18? Just wondering.
I know, I was wondering
for
too.
A friend.
I was like, hello.
I was like,
I had a 20-year-old boyfriend when I was 17 now. Shout out to Chris, we're still together.
He's like stupid.
He's like, stop.
He's like, we didn't have sex.
No, we didn't. Not till I was 18. He wouldn't.
Good.
Yeah.
Good for you, Chris.
Yeah.
Okay, so our next book for next month our next book for next month.
Is that what that is?
Yes. I have been hearing non-stop raving about this book, so we are finally going to dive in.
The Invisible Life of
Andie
LaRue.
80. That's our next book for April. January. What month are we in? March, April. So, if anyone wants to join in.
Oh. In my eye. Does anyone have any questions about this month's book or next month's book, which I know nothing about? Somebody call the police. Watch, they actually do. Like I was watching a live and these girls had to call the police.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
Can you not?
Yeah.
Do you have anything else to add about this book or anything else to add about this month?
This month is really exciting for us. I finished the book in like 2 weeks, which is pretty good. Mm-hmm. I have no more talking points.
You just wanted to throw it.
I did. Yeah, I've got nothing else. I liked it. I thought it was easy and it wasn't so much stupid. I thought like little parts of it were stupid, but I thought it was pretty good.
I thought there was a lot of twists and turns, and I think that's why I gave it such a high rating, because it wasn't just like
girl murder.
Predictable.
It wasn't like girl murdered.
Girl dead.
Yeah, I would have to agree.
Well, if we're done.
Hey, if we're done.
If we're turducken.
You guys meet us at the winery.
On that note, we're going to go wine tasting now.
Yeah.
We'll add this to our
YouTube channel
and
in our Twitch, apparently.
What if somebody out there has a Twitch?
Anybody out there have a Twitch? Stop. If show us. Request to join, and anybody want to request to join to do something fun with us?
Is anyone out there drinking with us?
Yeah. If you're drinking, request to join so that we can drink with you.
Okay, well, on that note, we'll see you guys next month for 2 Squirrels, 1 Book. When we talk about The Invisible Life of Andie LaRue by...
How many pages is that?
V.E.
Sherlock Holmes.
Schwab. There are... Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, it's a girl.
It's a girl. It's a she, her.
There are 442 pages.
That's the longest book I've read.
I know.
Other than the dictionary. I'll start now.
We'll see you guys next month.
2 Squirrels, 1 World.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Yes, we have to end the live.
Oh.
World of squirrels. World of squirrels. 2
How do I end
squirrels,
it?
1 world. I don't know. And